There are two kinds of spaced repetition out there in the world. And Glossika has made one system, we call it GSR, which stands for Glossika Spaced Repetition. Traditional spaced repetition systems are based on the forgetting module. And what that means is that after several sleep sessions, you're probably about to forget something, and so they'll bring it back up in the spaced repetition system to remind you of it. Now, the forgetting method means that you're sort of always chasing after the thing you're about to forget. And so I get a feeling like it's a weaker system, and you're putting in a lot more effort. However, GSR is based off of the mastery system. And so what mastery means is that we give you enough exposure, enough reps up front, and this is timed with your sleep patterns. So generally you do not want to do reps that happen more than 2 sleep sessions apart, because I'll explain in just a minute why. But what you want to do is you want to do as much mastery as you can up front, and then get those segments of sentence patterns or vocabulary, whatever you're working on, and then get them in fresh new sentences. And so those will come up 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks later in all kinds of new environments. Instead of just learning single vocabulary words or single patterns and then trying to repeat those a week or 2 later in the forgetting method, GSR, Glossika's spaced repetition system, actually does the mastery. And so you're getting enough reps up front, and then you're getting those repeated in new sentences and new situations later. So let's first understand how the memories are created in our brain. First of all, the hippocampus takes in all of the information it gets from our 5 senses, and that's audio, sight, taste, smell, and touch. And so from those 5 senses, it builds anchors. An anchor is basically a synapse, a neuron connection between the neurons, these neural cells, and we can call them anchors. So a good example of an anchor is maybe if you're older or something in your 50s or 60s, you can actually remember memories, recall memories from childhood with something very simple as somebody cooking something in a kitchen that reminds you of your grandmother's cooking. It can, you can recall things from a long time ago that maybe have long forgotten. And so these anchors are really important. When you're learning new things, it's not just exposure, but getting enough anchors. And this is why a lot of people put so much emphasis on experiences in life. The more varied your experiences and more exciting your experiences are, the more meaningful a life you have. And so those are really exciting things. When you get those experiences actually build the neurons and the memories much stronger. When memories are created in the brain, the hippocampus actually puts these synapses together. But when you go to sleep, sleep consolidates your memories. So the weak connections, they become weaker, and the strong connections, they become stronger. So it's all chemistry, but over time, those weak things, they go away. It's not like trying to write to a hard drive, trying to write a memory into your brain. The brain is not like a computer. It's all chemical, okay? So things change over time. It's plastic, it's a neural plasticity. And so with age, sometimes that neural plasticity goes away. So the more you push your brain to do things outside of your comfort zone, the better neural plasticity you'll keep in your brain. So that's really important as well. So again, Glossika's spaced repetition system is focused on building that mastery up front with the building the synapses stronger and stronger in the first 4 to 5 days, and then bringing it up later, embedded in new sentences and new situations, giving you enough exposure up front, rather than the forgetting curve, which waits until you're just about to forget something and then remind you. So that's a much harder system to adapt to. I've got so much that I want to share with you guys, so don't forget to click the button below and subscribe.